5 cheese mac and cheese.
I need them to fix the fire code and I want those privacy trees to go in. Hard to get, please sign our guest book.
So it just means a lot to me.
I'm not finding another video, I'm not planning another big wedding. Mr. and Mrs. Jarvis. Hi guys, welcome back to another wedding planning vlog. We are headed to do our rehearsal dinner taste testing right now. My mom is coming with me. We've got Will there in the background. So we're gonna go check out our rehearsal dinner space and hopefully try some good food. Welcome back to another wedding planning vlog. This is just going to be the next few weeks and however long to get some wedding planning content. Barbecue chicken, rosemary chicken.
I think that's what she said. Rosemary chicken. 5 cheese mac and cheese.
Which I know I'm gonna like that.
Sausage and peppers.
Sausage and peppers. Chicken parm, which I love chicken parm. Pesto meat sauce. And what was that one? Just like normal sauce?
Rigatoni, I think.
Rigatoni. I also have a few packages that are for the wedding, so I thought I would show you guys. So I ordered some custom Val books. So they just say "My Promise to Will," and they're like this nice, I don't know, silky almost fabric. And it also has our wedding date written down here. Plenty of writing space. And then his is a gray color. And same thing, it just says "My Promise to Krista" with the wedding date. And I got these off of Etsy. I feel like the vows are obviously a keepsake, so I wanted something nice to keep them in. And then from Etsy, I also ordered some signage. It's just our cards and gifts table and guest book table are gonna be the same table, so got this combo sign, cards and gifts, please sign our guest book, and it's like 3D written, so I thought this was nice. There's a lot of signage everywhere on Amazon and AliExpress. You can definitely find some like pretty budget friendly signage. I will say the Etsy stuff is a little bit more pricey, but I really wanted the like 3D lettering, so I went ahead and did that. That sign was $40. So yeah, that's all the new stuff I've gotten since the last vlog. Prime Day is coming up again in just a couple days, so I feel like I probably am gonna go ahead and place another pretty good sized order for more wedding stuff. Just wanted to show you guys that. Our rehearsal dinner I think is going to be so beautiful. The place we're holding it in is just very beautiful on its own. So it's like an event catering company. It's not a restaurant or anything. They specifically do events, and the food was so good. I know the food is going to be delicious. Our rehearsal dinner is, I think it's going to be around 50 people, which is literally just basically our immediate family and then bridal party. We have a pretty big family, honestly. Will has a lot of siblings. Both of our families are divorced, so we have extra people on every side. Our immediate family is a pretty big group. I wanted to do kind of a welcome party vibe and invite guests to the rehearsal. That was my first inclination, but honestly I think I'm happy with just keeping it simple, keeping it family. So that's what we're gonna do. I am so tired, if you guys cannot tell. And we are just doing a day trip up here today, so we honestly need to hit the road and head out back to Charlotte. Hi guys, it is Tuesday, October 15th. I always have to put the date in here for when I'm editing so that I can know at what point I vlogged for this video. I wanted to sit down and just chat about some things that have been happening with the wedding planning. And I also have a few other things that I bought that I wanted to show you. Wedding planning thus far has been pretty good. Obviously, I've had my stressful moments, especially when we first started. I was overwhelmed, but ever since then, it's been not too bad. I've been trying to lean into like the fun part about it and how exciting it is more so than the stress. And we were done. I had everything booked. The only thing we really had left was my little details, personal details, making choices with the vendors. But the hard part of picking your vendors and getting all that set up was done for me until this weekend. And at this point, I'm just sharing what I know right now on October 15th because I'm still waiting for some answers. So I could share this whole story and then everything be fine or everything get way worse. But basically what happened is this past Friday, I got an email from my venue saying they were going to be under construction during my wedding, and if I wanted my deposit back, they would give me my deposit back. And they're sorry that no one told me. Basically, the previous manager wasn't telling brides that they had sold their acreage and they are going to be building homes on the property. Houses, neighborhoods, a hotel, townhouses, a whole community. One of the biggest selling points of the venue is that it was this huge estate, huge property, 300 acres, and they sold almost all of their acres and they kept 10 for the venue itself. So, you know, we were promised this beautiful, sprawling, very European property, and we will only be getting about 10 acres. And which, you know, that's one thing, but it's more so the construction, right, that was concerning to me. They said it's starting between March and May of 2025, literally right when I'm getting married. So there's just a lot of unknown. Will they have already started by the time my wedding comes? Will it really be affecting me and my ceremony? Will it be a huge mess? I had a lot of questions when I got that email. And the phone number they put at the bottom of the email was a wrong number. My venue doesn't have a phone number. They only have an email that you can contact them through. So obviously I was sending emails, doing all this, trying to get some answers. It's been a big story. There's a lot of people really angry because it's just not what we signed up for, and to hear there's going to be construction during your wedding is very concerning, obviously. And yeah, you know, they apologized and they had gotten rid of that past manager and they're offering refunds. But for those of us whose wedding are in like 6 months, it's a little too late. My hands are kind of tied. I am very attached to my date. It's a great date, and I already have all my vendors hired for that date. I'm also pretty attached to my location, the Raleigh area. Yeah, just attached to the whole idea of my wedding, obviously. The first thing I did was reach out to a ton of venues to see if anyone had my date available by chance. And of course, no one did, because people book weddings a year and a half in advance, like I did. So of course, no venues were available. I mean, there were a couple, you know, but they just weren't what I wanted, and I wasn't really willing to compromise with that. Brides whose weddings are a year out, or 2026, or the end of 2025, they're just like, okay, well, this sucks, but I'll take my deposit back. I'll plan the wedding somewhere else. For me, I've already sent out my save the dates. My friends have booked hotels for my wedding. I've already bought so much stuff for this wedding and planned it around this venue that it's just very, very frustrating. At this point, I genuinely do not know if we are going to have this wedding on this day at this venue. I did get to speak to the owner about 24 hours later after the email was sent. He called me to talk to me about everything. And the plan was for them to build a giant privacy berm around the 10-acre property, put in some full-grown trees so that this construction doesn't affect the venue. You know, he promised construction would stop on Saturdays by midday, so it wouldn't be going on during the ceremony. And he also said, you know, the construction will just have started with your wedding, so there probably won't be much. It's gonna be dirt work, road work, things like that. So it's not like they'll be building foundations and homes going up, which is lucky for me. However, he told me that now that a bunch of 2025 and 2026 brides are freaking out and dropping out and requesting their deposits back, that he might not have the money to bring in the berm and the big privacy trees. So that might not even be happening. He said he can give me an answer in a couple weeks when he figures out how many brides are actually dropping out. This was like the most stressful thing ever to me this past weekend. I was in a total panic, transparently. I have since then come back down to earth, and I am very aware that this is not about the wedding, it's not about the venue, it's about our marriage. Obviously, I know we're gonna have such a great marriage, so if anyone thinks I'm being dramatic, I know it's not about the wedding, I know it's not about the venue. But when you put in so much money and time, and all you're asking is for them to like be a stable venue you can hold your event, it's stressful and it's disappointing because you have this image in your head. So yeah, that's kind of where I am right now. I genuinely don't know what's going to happen. And there's one other thing, just throwing it out there, the venue is not up to fire code, so they were also supposed to fix that in January, and now he's saying again he might not have the money to do that, which is also a problem because that halves my capacity. The capacity was supposed to be 200 at the venue. If they don't fix their fire code issue, which is their sprinkler system, the capacity is only 100. So that's another huge issue that I'm waiting to get the answers on if they're gonna fix that. That's where I am. I have a lot of non-answers. I'm waiting for answers. Right now, I pretty much have two options in my head. One is stick it out with my venue and just hope they do right by me because I'm choosing to stick with them. But for this one to happen, I have to get those answers. I need them to fix the fire code and I want those privacy trees to go in. So hopefully I'll know in a couple weeks. Option 2 is to cancel the whole wedding and go elope, because I'll tell you right now, I'm not planning another big wedding. If this doesn't work out and this venue totally screws me over, I'm not finding another venue. I'm not planning another big wedding. We will keep our date that I'm attached to, and we will go elope somewhere in the Caribbean or something. I don't know. That's that. That's what's going on with the wedding. I'm not totally sure what's going on. I am really hoping we get to have it, but just a story time about how my venue has kind of ruined my wedding right now, because it's just heartbreaking when you were done and you were ready to celebrate and go have this wedding and it just kind of gets ripped out from under you and it's not your fault. It's very disappointing. And I hate being in limbo. I hate waiting for answers, waiting to know, are they gonna right this wrong or are they not? And I think they think because they're offering refunds that they haven't done anything wrong, but I've booked everything. Everything's done. Yeah, they would refund me, but my other vendors don't have to refund me. So I could potentially be out thousands of dollars if we end up canceling. Anyway, I've been just thinking about this since Friday. It's been keeping me up at night, honestly. Like, it's just extremely frustrating. Right this very second, I'm going to go forward as if they're going to fix it, as if they're gonna right their wrongs, and we're gonna have the wedding until I hear otherwise, basically. Story time on my venue drama. It was like on the news last night. Brides are dropping out like crazy. So it's definitely it's a hot topic in the North Carolina venue community right now. Anyway, I'm gonna show you some things I bought for my wedding that I hopefully get to have. Let me go grab them. Alrighty. First up, I was kind of disappointed with Prime Day this go round. They had another Prime Day, October 8th and 9th, I believe it was. And I have like a wedding list on my Amazon of things I need to buy for the wedding. And I was waiting for them to go on sale for Prime Day and I was just gonna buy everything. But the only thing that went on sale was my card box that I wanted. So I bought it, but nothing else went on sale. So I am obviously pausing the buying at this point because I don't know if I'm having a wedding, so buying is on pause. But I did get these things before I knew about this, and I have one other thing in the mail that I'm waiting on. But besides that, we're on a pause. So anyway, I got this card box. This will go on the table, hopefully, with the cards and gifts sign that I showed you earlier in this vlog. I just liked the kind of clear classic. Has a slot in the top for the cards. I got the large size because I was scared the medium would be too small. And it does lock, so it comes with this heart lock. But yeah, I thought this was very cute. Next thing I got a bunch of drakesters for our bar, custom from AliExpress. These were really affordable. I think I got 200 for, I want to say 50 bucks or something like that. Very, very affordable. And the seller actually ended up sending me more than 200. He sent me 240. So he sent me extra. They say Mr. and Mrs. Jarvis, and they're so cute. I cannot wait. Well, looking at this stuff is so bittersweet because I swear if I do not get to use it, I will be so upset. But I think these are so cute, and the cocktails. The only bad thing about it is they came with plastic on either side, and it's like really hard to get the plastic up, but I'm gonna have to go through these and take the plastic off all 240 on both sides. That is going to be extremely time consuming because it's hard to get it to peel up. One of my friends, we watch The Golden Bachelorette every week, and she already told me she was willing to help with wedding stuff. So I think tomorrow when we watch it, I'm gonna lay these out on the table and be like, all right, get to picking the plastic off. And it can be our activity while we watch Golden Bachelorette. Last thing I got, I'm so excited about. I got such a good deal on this, you guys. It's from, I'll link it below, but it's from the website Mpix. If you've seen the Artifact Uprising linen guest books, they're very beautiful, but they're like $200. I got the same thing off this website for $65. $65. The Artifact Uprising ones are $200. So here is the material. It's this super nice linen material. It feels so good. Our wedding date is on the front, so I'm gonna try to hide it. I'm not hiding the wedding date for any reason. I feel like at some point it's gonna come out, but just for somewhat privacy reasons, I'm keeping it somewhat private. You guys are gonna know it soon enough. But so the front has our name, Krista and William, and then our wedding date, and it's embossed, so embossed in the front. And then we did get our engagement photos in, so our guest book is just our engagement photos. It's a flat lay too, so it'll lay flat on the table. And obviously there's plenty of white space on all the pages for people to sign. And you can go in and customize. So I went in and I created all the pages, put all the photos together how I wanted them. It's 20 pages. So yeah, I just love this. I think it's so pretty. It will sit so beautifully on our coffee table or a bookshelf or whatever after the wedding itself. The book is, I think, regularly $90, but you know how all these photo websites are? They're always running a deal. So it was $90, but I got 40% off because I had some coupon code from Honey. If you don't have Honey, Honey is the browser extension. Just go to Honey, I think it's honey.com probably, and just install it, and then it has coupon codes for you. If you don't have that, you should definitely have that because it always has good coupon codes. And then it also came with 2 pens. These aren't aesthetic or anything, but they're smear resistant, which I think is really important for your guest book. So I am gonna use these smear proof pens. Oh, also, absolutely insane. This came in 2 days. I'm not joking. I ordered it. The next day I got a "your order has shipped" notification, and then it was here the next day. I was like, there is no way y'all printed my photos and put this book together in 24 hours, but they did. So yeah, if you liked the Artifact Uprising book like I did, don't want to spend that kind of money, check out this website, shop around, because there are, usually you can find affordable alternatives. That's my update for October 15th, what's going on with wedding things. We are headed this weekend to Knoxville. Will's aunt is throwing us a shower, bridal shower, wedding shower, to celebrate with his side of the family, which I am very excited about. So that will be fun this weekend. I'm gonna take you guys along best I can. Not huge on filming around family in general, so but I'm definitely gonna try to take you guys along and get a few clips. And we leave for that in just 3 days now. Hello, it is wedding shower day. We are in Tennessee for the weekend. Wedding shower is tonight. I have done nothing for this, you guys. It's honestly like a total surprise. It's been super nice of his family to throw this for us, so I know a lot of them are coming in town. It's gonna be fun meeting a lot of people I haven't met before, so it's gonna be a fun evening. Right now we are getting gas, and then we're gonna grab some coffee, and we're going to Chattanooga to go eat lunch. My dad came in town for the shower, so we're gonna go get lunch with him, hang out a little bit, because we don't need to be at the shower until 6 p.m. so we definitely have the whole day to kind of kill. So we're gonna go walk around Chattanooga. I don't think I've been there. Will says it's super cute, so we're gonna walk around the little downtown area, grab some lunch, maybe go into some of the shops. I would like to get a hostess gift for his aunt and his mom, so hopefully I can find something cute at some of the shops there. But yeah, that's the plan.
Morning.
Do you have any sugar-free flavors?
Sugar-free?
Yeah.
Right now I think I just have a vanilla, a caramel, and a blackberry.
Okay. I'll do an iced oat milk latte with sugar-free vanilla.
Yeah, what size are you doing?
The 16 ounce.
16? Okay.
I think I'll just do like a medium hot black coffee.
Good, me 1043.
Thank you.
Good deal.
Okay, I'm getting ready now. A little nervous. I'm just wearing a cream sweater dress, fully long from Commence, and I'm gonna wear my short Tacobas under it.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to say thank you guys all so much for coming around. I've just got to say I really, really appreciate you guys. Travis, Elizabeth, Mom, Susan, everybody, just for putting this together. I really can't thank you enough. It means so much to me and Krista to have the whole family here. And I'm just so lucky to have her, but also, I mean, for my whole life, I've always been so lucky to have you guys. So it just means a lot. It's like, you know, they talk about me being a little baby at the baseball game. You know, Travis is always my cool uncle who taught me that cooking's cool for a guy, you know, and like just having everybody. It's like, this is kind of what I grew up doing, and so it just means a lot to me to be able to have everybody here and have Chris and Kim and Krista and just for everybody to come together and be a part of our family. Thank all of you guys. Thank you all so much.
Cheers.
We got lots of good stuff from our shower. I felt so grateful that anyone would buy us gifts. It was just the best time. I'm not gonna do like a full haul or anything, but I need to get to unpacking all this stuff. Got some bowls, lots of kitchen stuff. I'm gonna have to get my butt back in the kitchen. I wanted to give a couple final updates and finish off this vlog so that I can get it edited and uploaded for you guys. We had so much fun at the shower. It was just a good time with all of Will's family. It was very sweet and we had a lot of fun. I always love some good wholesome family time, so felt very lucky and very loved that anyone would even throw us a shower and that people came, and it was just a great day. I had to hold it together. I couldn't speak half the time because I was emotional. I say this all the time. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the wedding because I don't know what it is. My emotions just take over me about this wedding. And then we drove back home the next day on Sunday. You guys saw we were driving through the most beautiful Smoky Mountains National Park. There was a river or something beside us and we ended up stopping because it was just so beautiful, and we walked around on the rocks and Franklin went swimming, and that was a lot of fun. When we go back up to Tennessee for Thanksgiving, I want to go hiking or do something in the mountains while we're up there. So yeah, that was amazing. And then last update, I do want to give an update on my venue because a huge part of this vlog was the venue drama. Honestly, I still don't fully know. I have a lot of mistrust with the venue and the venue staff after everything. They did send out an update email saying that they are putting in the berm in January. So the privacy trees and the privacy stuff to hide any construction 10 acres out from the property. And they also are going to be making the necessary changes to fix the fire code issues, which should fix the capacity. So that all sounds great. We are right at the second planning to move forward. I still feel like I have some uneasiness around the whole thing because they're making the necessary fire code changes in January, but then they have to work with the city to get the permits and stuff again. And I know working with the city can be a pain and a very long process, honestly. So with my wedding being in the spring, I'm a little bit nervous about timelines with that. I just feel like I need to let go and hope for the best and hope that everything works out. At the end of the day, the worst case scenario will be that we get married outside and the reception is outside, but then I worry about the weather. So it's just like a lot up in the air and unknown. At this point, we are gonna move forward. They say they're fixing everything. I'm gonna hold them to it and hope that everything gets fixed. It's just been a bit of a mess, so we have a lot of uneasiness and mistrust with the venue. So I'm just like fingers crossed that they stick to their word, they get everything fixed, and this isn't even a problem. My other option was just to cancel the whole wedding, and I just am not quite wanting to do that. So right now we're moving forward as if everything's gonna work out. I hope it does. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, yet another wedding planning vlog. We are about 6 months out from the wedding now, so we're getting very close. Next wedding related video will be bachelorette, which I'm leaving for in just a few weeks now. Then in the new year we'll only have about 4 months to finish everything up. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are enjoying the wedding planning, the ups and downs, the drama, and I will see you all so very soon in my next video. Bye guys.